it's Kelly and welcome back to Mama Needs a Goal. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new here, welcome. So friends, thank you for joining me for Air Fryer February 2022, where I will be sharing a link over on my Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter to a air fryer recipe, or posting a video over on YouTube, which I will also share on those social media sites. So every day in February, I will be sharing a link or a video to an air fryer recipe. Some will be healthy and some will not be. But anyway, friends, today we are making apple pie wontons in the air fryer. Yes, that's what I said. Apple pie wontons. I found this recipe through My Incredible Recipes. It looked really delicious. I will link the recipe in the description box below, so please make sure you check out My Incredible Recipes and share them some love, please. So let's get started. First, we are going to need some wonton wrappers. If you watched my first video, it was jalapeno popper wontons, and I had bought a huge package of wonton wrappers, which is the reason why I decided to do this recipe, because I have way too many. You're only going to need about 20 to 24. I think they come in packages of 24, to be honest with you, but I just happened to buy an extremely large package. So you're going to need between 20 and 24 wrappers. We're going to need a can of apple pie filling. We're gonna need some cinnamon, and I flipped this. Oh, sugar. Oh my word. Some powdered sugar, some caramel sauce, and then just a little bit of spray oil. And I always want to let you guys know that my air fryer does not have the non-stick surfaces like the Teflon type. This stuff does do damage to that kind of material, so if you have a... Oops, I had a little thing of water sitting down there to dip my finger in for the wonton, and of course I dropped it. Where did it land? On the little bowl of water, and the water just flew all up my arm and all over everything. Yep, friends, I told you, in the kitchen, there's very rarely a video that I do that I don't have a blooper, and I don't cut them out because this is real life. I'm sure this happens to a lot of you. Well, I'm hoping it does. Not hoping that you have bad luck, but anyway, I gotta clean that up. What I was saying is this stuff can damage your non-stick surfaces, so if you get a spritzer with some olive oil, that will work really well. I am using it on mine for today just because my air fryer does not, I have the larger Cuisinart that has the tray, it's not the basket, and I don't have to worry about that. But I actually think I'm going to order a spritzer anyway, because I think it's just better to do that. So I just wanted to make a note of that these can damage the non-stick surfaces. And then lastly, oh my god, there's water everywhere. I had this little tiny bowl filled with water to dip my finger in for the wontons. So let me clean this mess up first, and then we'll turn the camera around and get started making these wontons. All right, my friends, water's all cleaned up, and now we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to dump my apples in here. There we go. All that goodness out. All right, so now I'm just going to take my metal spatula and just kind of chop it up a little bit. Get those apples a little bit smaller so I don't have huge slices in my wontons, because they're not overly large. We're not like crushing it too. Okay, let me just show you kind of where I'm at with that. Just think it'll be a little bit easier to put in the wontons. Okay, there we go. All right, now we're going to go ahead and add our sugar. Then we're going to add cinnamon. we're going to mix that up really well. I told you, some are going to be healthy, some not so much. Smells so good already. All right, look at that, friends. Does that look delicious? All right, I'm gonna put that aside for now. Now I'm gonna get my little mat here. I'm going to take our wonton wrappers, just kind of lay them out on my little mat here. All right, my friends, now I'm going to go ahead and take my mixture here. Take my teaspoon or my tablespoon. Just going to put a nice little scoop right in the middle there, like that. Now you can see why we needed to chop that up just a tiny bit, because we didn't want those huge apple slices in there. Just like that. Wish you guys could smell this. It smells delicious. Maybe I'll put a little too much on that one. All right, I am going to go ahead and finish this up real quick so you're not bored watching me do this, and then we'll go ahead and start putting it. Alright, my friends, now we're going to just add a tiny bit of caramel on top. Alright, my friends, so that is that. Fingers are sticky. Now we're going to go ahead and put these together. So I'm wetting my finger. I'm going to go along the edge of the wonton. Just wet it. It's going to help this stick together. Then we're going to go take the corners like this, bring it up to the middle, and we're going to just pinch it. Then we're going to bring the other corners up, and we're going to pinch the middle, okay? And now just go ahead down the sides. We want to pinch the sides together so the filling doesn't come out. And friends, there is your wonton. Is that adorable? So I'm going to go ahead, do another real quick. Just like I said, we're going to go around the edges with our finger. Go. Make sure your hands are clean, obviously. We're going to bring the sides up, pinch that center, bring the other two sides up, pinch it right in the center, and then pinch the sides, just like that. A little too much caramel on that one. It's seeping out. And there you have it, friends. So let's go ahead, get these finished up, and then we'll get them in the air fryer. I have my wontons on the tray here. Just a helpful tip. I would suggest doing about 5 at a time instead of laying them all out like I did, because I found that when it was sitting there, I guess with the sugar in there, it started to become more liquidy, and it started spreading, and it made it a little bit harder to pull them up and wrap. So I would suggest doing maybe 4 to 5 at a time and then put them on the tray. So work in smaller batches than what I did, and also make sure just to put it dead smack in the center, and don't do a whole lot because it will make it difficult to pinch. I did have to take a little bit out of 1 or 2 of them. So just some helpful tips. I'm going to take my sprayer, my olive oil spray, and just gently coat and get a nice crispiness to it. We're going to throw this in the air fryer. I'm going to put it on 350. I'm going to put it in for about 6 minutes. Just to check it first, and then if it needs to go any longer, we'll put it in for a little bit longer. Alright, my friends, let's check. Oh man, oh, they look pretty good here. Look at that, friends. Oh my, they do look delicious. Alright, let's get these plated up and do a taste test. I'm going to top these with some powdered sugar, and you can also dip them in caramel sauce if you'd like. I have this actually is for tea, where you put loose tea in it. So I put some powdered sugar in there, and I just gently tap it like that. I have one of those little ones that you shake, but it has cinnamon and sugar currently in it. But I thought this would be a great way to use that. So let's go ahead and give it a taste test. Let's see what we think. Oh my goodness. These are delicious. Delicious. Definitely don't need to dip them in caramel. Let's put that little bit of caramel in there. Oh my goodness. Be careful because they're hot. Friends, these are a must make. Must make. Absolutely must make. Delicious. Now, I'm sorry, I'm being so rude. As I mentioned, I would only do 4 to 5 at a time when you're making them up first, because as it sits, it does become a little bit more runnier, and it makes it a little bit harder to pull the sides up. But friends, I cannot tell you how good these are. Oh my goodness. So anyway, friends, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that little bell, because it'll notify you every time I have a new video coming out. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you subscribe so you don't want to miss any of the upcoming February air fryer videos that I have coming out, as well as other content that I put out. Don't forget, check me out over on Facebook and Instagram, on Pinterest and Twitter as well, at Mama Needs a Goal. So friends, thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. I'm going to enjoy this. Should I share it with hubby or what? What do you think? Should I? I made enough. I think I can.